when I say, "Who knows?" Because my minion, I'm in Cherry, I'm a coy cheat, me who said one back.
And you been a make kind of her.
Then okay.
Homosexuality in Ghana was first criminalized under the Offences Against the Person Act 1861. When Ghana was under the British rule, the act was implemented at British colonies following independence section 104 of the Ghanaian Criminal Code of 1960. Criminalized unnatural carnal knowledge. 1861.
Once a winning crown. Iripa be bree ebon jomu ye share so wie yo enti ye ba bedi san komo em say ade ba kwese ye yiri ho asoman say asem beto ho a yinya manyo sem ni fini kenkan asem ne pote aha because one share year now be a wakope pro do nsa akọ hye krata bi ase be wi achi no gane papam na wo pede ba be wi na akọ ensem bebre na o se de yanti e ni so
6%. Because me brief na nka topics nka me ye calculation ansa na me ba.
Enye ni so ana.
Na me ka me base price a eda ho yi. O wa hwe ya bi wo category bu ya betime atua 2 cedi so.
Ba what na wo pe?
Matina wo.
It is o my addition na. Hunu se modern bobi akoso.
E bia. E wo hinfa. Ye time me wo na enye high say you. We wa twa time me catch o de bia set time na ye wo period no. Aban no tua subsidy. Even Doni and IMF no. Me kai sa se me de bia meka. His Excellency at Mills. Ade no course ru na ye conditionality we nya ne sa. Oso obetua subsidy me kai pa former energy minister nya e meeting o castle. Former energy minister engineer Otienje Dr. Otienje. Oka chance Your Excellency. Ade ne wa IMF o. O se IMF no o Ghana for there. IMF for Ghana no really Ghana. Ghana yeza. Mema subsidy. I am going to dictate my Ghana for
to any so.
Any so saying. What is the basis? I would it to say how are we electricity board due? If one show you will be 3,000 under this heat, you use a fan or an air condition. The air condition is no longer a luxury. The fan is no longer a luxury. It is who you see. Enye easy. And no see you doom kania for 12 hours. And kofo ho adere wo mo pa.
But what are we experiencing? Yes, bibia na.
Yes, bibia and then ye power or bulk supply point. Yes, from anopa to 5. Anything that has a certain duration. And yes, low shedding. Because it's taking off the 350 megawatts was taken now at the bulk supply point for about 2 weeks. It's been going on and off. Into 12-hour being off, no, it is not. You can't tell me say yes.
Okay, can easy the phone cut around.
I'm saying.
Since CC because no much mia hodua.
Who says Anajo? Anajo one is CC. I see you can't and for how me because I know way distribution a company. Say a bus a load shedding and kasa and no bit me a beck can be. I know you at the point of the transformer. I am minewo at the level of minewo. But when you're at the top level on a bulk, so I know about winning baby a befa. And no I say Trasako BSPA, Achimota BSPA. A fabe bia yes on an pay 6, you doom 6. It's clearly load shedding. Whatever is causing the load shedding in him. But it cannot be capacity. Because most your excess capacity. So excess capacity means you have an idle plant. And immediately there's an idle plant, let's say a active one no cut down.
It's a support.
It's a support because on your capacity charge which is in the type. Me sometimes it's in the type. So if you have excess capacity, why do we even have load curtailment? Because you have excess capacity, you have a plant that is standing, nobody is using it.
But the last time I come my course, so I mean Obini era Williams Boatin, far from what we are thinking, say load shedding.
Oh, and then me friend, because I was media phone were calling me, I'm catching them say me free home, but they were also talking about this one saying that, this one saying that, and I said it. So I called them and told them say. they should have a crisis standing communication team. Maybe what PURC there was a crisis communication team standing. What am I saying? Yes, we ignite it. And it will involve all the stakeholders in the sector with a lead from the your friend is a PURC. There were times to crown part where our communication strategy, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the time, I know His Excellency Atta Mills were interested to see what kind of communication strategy that we were taking out, which is and yes, we interfere, but it just also if he has any input, and it was that is what it was. So we had a whole plan. It is a BB background pa. We decide who should speak, depending on where the problem is coming from. By name one vein no because a matter of sikasem. Another person say a baby for. I mean, it shouldn't be like. But
that. You've been in that chain before. Until normally, the massa no with baba. Say yes, yes, sikasem.
It's either sikasem or there's no capacity. They say the low shed na you
capacity. They say ye flow. See.
Has a capacity. Yes, possible say sikasem. And I maybe plant more 1, 2, 3, 4 be cut down. We haven't heard that. The MTNC say ASCAI is not available. So if ASCAI is not available, how the engine not available? What I say? How the engine not available?
I know about it. I don't even know.
The minimum.
Oh, General Secretary Deputy NDC.
Oh yeah, then what?
Obechia na also twama mana ba no ache obi anoko.
Okay. Obechia keke.
Oh.
Na say my enchia keke.
Now apom ti say. Peja o mic na.
E ma fa fa ba tna o studio wi ase. Na be ma bia anka ho.
E ma nkwa na ye.
E mada.
I mean na de me ba.
Do you NDC deputy?
I say made ni me ma ka. Mustafa Gbande.
What is that?
Say muni be ma pa. E ma ode. Yeah, my man, I am mad.
Who's a vet say?
Many me hoya pa.
But it's a mode Jane Nana, I will Mojumedino.
I just our executive.
And about your best uncle.
There is so a tremor code on the baby will be play pattern or quarano.
Oh, and until an average time, dear man.
I will tremor con the baby.
There's some the 3 names.
To train 2 names.
Oh, I think
Erikopoku, Anna.
Oh, Erikopoku,
Junana.
I want penya tro envelope. Ediaba. Na dia homa toano. Na 7th yebeka kushia on say
I feel the Musa kodwinju ana magia to
ya kodwinju
me pa show me enwie we nyika ya
on say ya ka vice presidential slot na MPP for the enumguase aka ekonwa no se si awka so be a vice president
there be na Musa Laura
Omanpenya da o chantro
MSN komo
David manintwe sa David message trace
na se ma de be share
we are deputy general secretary we are national executive Menkasa
David, you can't see us.
And I'm saying, vice president of the Republic.
Not John Mahama,
president. Vice president.
Not John Mahama, president.
Me say, Opposite Casasana, twice or
I was MPP for one.
No, and on the bet in a queer.
Oh, Chamukra can I see
uncle because in Combo,
the
whole national
there be Wakas.
And I went on the show on my
What are you offended about it?
And I know paper with Anna,
I am
very good.
But we will still peruse what the vice president
Bianca said don't peruse
to bear when it comes to the seat of vice president. We will talk about it.
Yes, you can talk about it. But
so we will not debate today because I'm not part of this panel. So I'm saying that I'm saying that yes, will be our credibility. Will be our integrity to be brought to the seat of running mate and vice president. 27 Sandy Pania the metro
Mudi Tuja and Amoko General.
Yeah, Kodrin Huni de Tuja.
On that 7th, They said that no.
Political parties
why are you rushing them?
Why are you?
So you expect that John Dramani Mama alone should be campaigning?
I am saying some more timetable.
Wow.
I don't
timetable.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
It is a normal practice. Every strategy, every political party will have their strategy. Why is it that the MPP want controlling our strategy? For the first time, when the campaign team it is turning the procedure upside down. You won't be that
campaign team without running mates.
Campaign team. Running mate. Campaign team. So, Baumia Bay, United Tones room, no more cushions be the ashas here. And no more as I a pasca. I feel no one sorry them.
If I see a moment,
as of what pass off watch also more running mates.
One a pass off watch.
Up MPP for because almost appointees in your scandals upon scandals.
Okay.
Tomo pass off watch.
Okay, Gaganto. Okay, Gaganto.
Who's afraid that's it? General Secretary Deputy.
That's the opposition.
General Secretary Deputy. Ghana man. Yeah, launching a channel multimedia. One a pound tadi mao.
You tell a bill.
Or Wenfa.
Blue
Deputy, I'm sure food.
Blue Nefe.
Obama on your face is all shut at
Blue Nefe. Into blue.
Deputy phone nephew.
A opposition phone.
Opposition brand new.
Opposition phones ni.
Opposition phones.
MPP for.
Yeah,
Women get 10%.
Opposition
MPP get 20%. Put your hands on the contract amount. Professor Dana Kayo.
Nameda wasi.
Deputy phones the
Nemwedu.
Loratu.
Yes, Musta.
That when I'm opposition.
Ose.
Oh, this Obusano.
Safta.
Nana. Now was some how can you patch train Nana Dianu Loratu.
Debina Ubuna Obusa Daben go position. There's a timetable for position.
Nami Boa 2032. You can ask.
Loratu Utidia
Timetable for position, they said that.
Nana said
this Obusano.
Oh,
8 December near
8 December
2024.
Oh, so na ya dey anko CPP anko opposition na automatic into timetable no can you
at the timetable for opposition.
The time MPP for timetable for opposition so be so no kro busa no yem nwa.
People cannot wait for them to leave.
Because at the end of 8 December by 12
na ya da ni easy.
Yes.
When me kwaka so play nyame na ni bu.
I
dey some na okay. At the end of the whole hey, this will be catch
in this room.
I'm a you come. You how. You here.
So at least can you how do you here?
Can you cry you?
Can you how do you
and me do fear. Can you how do you me aunt film. Mrs. Gloria Pempe, a page fee, I dare to any. And I'm a coy and I'm a cot tonight fee. Me drew fear. And what any friend is about my doom like I'm so a temporary. Me call me aunt and her near doom like vast area. I'm so they're temporary.
Light wage in a generator. So
Debbie.
Joy FM, Joy TV in a doom.
Because you see, because what the say, President Ababe can be actually. You are by so now. Ojina, I did about what me who so nanasi. When Timmy and no one can say. On the so would do so. Was we have kept the light on? I'm saying,
we have kept the light on.
Who?
We have kept.
Who can who be?
As a country, as a people.
Maybe I should keep the light on.
Led by the
what kind rich and nina. Adiante so. Inframan faso. A real moso. And a light off. Bog be a Yachimota BSP 350 megawatts zoom. And now the heat.
How do you want to compare Ghana, every year, war, and we
if I shall hear him, bay,
a war, a can you do?
If I shall be some cousin, sir, your friend is saying, do so na ya na de hye obi no
I am fashion me say me Ghana me say Ghana every be buy
hwe o man hene me pese me twen kakra na metena se na mayiyi nsem bi ani so me nkasa se emre no so a bibia wo ne mre
e we yato
me yiyi niema bi ato ho
there's yentino me bi ase ana
Jena be ya.
Me kase pi. But the American say president ultimate enforce me na wo opposition siesie ohun me nua no. I mean advice wo opposition. Wo tratna ho sa.
So obi ko opposition dey na ma hu.
Me pa cho so obi ko opposition physically. The hu no so tratro ma wo ye yi o mo life ama. Wo tna ma ye yi o mo life ama. Wo na medwoma ye yi o mo life ama wo. Street to see you all my life. I'm
seven out of you.
I want to see my brain, PP.
When was the last time I called you?
Let me come and call it. Last week, I maybe do how maybe catch.
Blue now, fine. You want to Mr. Blue now, fine.
I am one was Busala to say that Ben Moko position 8 December. Namoko position.
No, why not?
And I says John Damani Mahama. I used to so the Nadia number.
Okay.
Debbie,
your person okay. Your person okay.
So warm.
As I own some wines and
I'm a chiano.
Your person okay.
The church, if you are my his all kind 1979.
Your person okay.
Now who they see. And we've been SEO. Victor Usu.
Okay.
Any power willy.
So from the former power minister, under NDC, or say fuel ni ho.
Say minim.
John Jinapona.
Say sikasem.
Say fuel.
Say fuel ni ho dey sikas. Which of the fuels?
Deputy, so you're acting capacity. Who could Gina or no national council abayam from so? Or be was after.
Oh, the point
is, I am man or ya man yourself.
There be or one country and then Ushe indica.
Now, make a man can castle ditro. Me say, me, Minipano.
There be a same way and find Yaman, you say we have better.
When you find Yaman,
now the account, now they see a bit more positions. You find Yaman.
There be no as different when you're not low shedding.
When you or say Yaman Bass and say, Fang where you fool,
and I'm
find Yaman.
I will not so do when I'm to the JJ.
I because I evidential. What I think I make us say almost they should be on one level evidential. Say few only who bet me I should show me.
Not this year, one person can much.
Mimi knew.
No, they may say be how you want to move.
There be no more PRC.
Oh, I didn't know about to a video.
Mini sector me chair mini sector mobile, but as me explain here. As I'm a kind. Oh my as my mechanic, send any DNA ayepe.
Number 6.
Me see if there is capacity. The capacity ni wa.
Mama, number 6. Number 6 Akwaba.
Hello.
Number 6 Akwaba.
Number 6 Minia.
I see. Oh yeah, one of the few people are Anna this makers was about Okano and yes, sanity. Me respect you when it comes to some of these conversations. Apart from say sometimes politically to me, I didn't know maybe she should know maybe. But my picture ni because you've been part of the process. Edian pa na AC no.
No, in this matter now, I'll be very, very frank and objective with you. Since 2nd February, the power situation has been very, very erratic. Because even though there were some very good and appreciable level of capacity, no, plants need to be old. Tico is a very old plant. Tapco is a very old plant. Ameri Swanka and Nusuma 250, no. Abaya decided to relocate it. Very 2 years, me. To relocate here. You know, say no. Tapco is down. Tico is down, and then Ameri is also down. Or combine 3 where you should be hitting something like 800 megawatts. That's quite a huge quantum of power every. That's one. Two, a fuel. AXA can run on heavy fuel oil. KTPP can run on distillate fuel. The information I'm mentioning is very credible. It's they don't have enough money to procure fuel to fire these two plants. The situation has been getting quite serious. Now, ENRA Bull Unit number 2 remain unavailable due to vibration. Normally, problem about hydro plants is a vibration. But 2015, time I got some more than call from no. The whole place vibrates as a earthquake. So you have to put it down. Same power, electricity off. Then in America, no, 1 unit of TAPCO is out. TAPCO is about 150 megawatts. The TIPCO plant remains unavailable. Into 350 megawatts, you lose. KTPP can run at only 100 megawatts due to unavailability of distillate fuel oil. Consequently, there's a shortfall of 530 megawatts. And then you know your export to Cote d'Ivoire, you're cutting it to 30 megawatts instead of 80. Export to CEB, Sonabel, no, that is Burkina, and also you're cutting it to 50 instead of 150. And you know, there was load shedding of 180 megawatts. And then the load shedding across 30 a year way. You can't load shedding at any ECG level. ECG level, your distribution, 11 kVA transformer, no. Maybe it's only a Juma Kakra, which means the power is available. But because it's a Juma, no, you catch them so you do maybe from an upper 5, maybe you may be 4 near so. The way the problem is there isn't enough power to supply to the country. From the bulk supply point, near grid level, they will take the system off. That is where we are. And in no, normally power sector players no to heavy fuel oil, any distillate fuel oil. A pressure no aquaform. Because AXA is available, KTPP is available, so many fuel now they would run. And also we should be very careful about that so-called excess capacity. When you match your capacity with your demand, any of the plants can trip. Anything can happen. You must have a certain redundancy. And your friend insurance, sometimes you be a friend of spinning reserve. And you have so much necessary. You consume it. And it happens more in UK. UK normally almost ball football match. Some almost break, no. A lot of people go for coffee, a lot of people go for drinks. You know, 20 minutes before football match, top football match, you make break, no. They start firing the plants and just bring them on as and when you need it. You know, this should bring another conversation into so-called your capacity. The fact that you have the capacity doesn't necessarily mean that that capacity is readily available and that you can dispatch it. You might have more than you consume, and yet you have load shedding like we are witnessing. I break it to 2. There's a technical element in terms of overage equipment, and also there's a fuel component which has to do with money. But my worry, exports no. Exports no, my very, very reliable supply of foreign exchange. In fact, I need to loan if free as young France they develop more. And they upgrade your 160 kVA line to 330 kVA line so that we can export. If we are here more for almost 1 month, they will begin to rethink. The year we can lose that export market. And it's a very, very lucrative opportunity. We're exporting power to Benin, you're exporting power to Cote d'Ivoire, you're exporting power to Burkina, you become an anchor. And they depend on you. Now, if they realize that you are no more a reliable supplier, they'll begin to look elsewhere.
I see. John, Mimusa said, so the Ghanaian, now Betchimaka said, with this explanation, technical, and then the issue of fuel, and then your biggest fear, say, Mia, ye power, ecomo mono, essence, ye crano, ye huachire wanti, ye take. The quantum of power no you see kasem free and also be batcho. What do we do then where we find ourselves?
I think government should immediately look for money and buy fuel. Because you reprioritize. There is competing demands. But baby, I don't know. So one to fuel, no. My plans now run here. They will still be load shedded. And then, me are calling Deputy Minister designate for energy. I'll forward the story to you. He granted an interview, say the situation has been like 3 weeks. And they anticipate that it will take 2 weeks more before normality would be achieved. What I do know is that plants, you can't predict when you can bring them back, especially when you break it down. You should be very careful. Only the name, but clearly, he is saying that it will take about 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks is 14 days. I think that people should be informed so they will plan their lives. This idea, I don't know, I say you choose your publicity timetable, but the lights are off. It means they're not experiencing your course.
Yeah, but the comparison amount for Kase, and you're comparable because a baby by Ghana near one when he back near once a man. Now a man you might cry breakers yepa, and they or the freebie by you will be in your feeling too. But reality is a can you do air coso. We are not able to compare the two regimes and I can you do coso.
That is even needless. What is this comparison about? I mean, it's needless. Oh, maybe doom so na doom so na
exactly.
Or what is that? How can't we go past this stage? We didn't have Ameri. We didn't have AXA. We didn't have car power. We didn't have sand power. Now we have them. We didn't have gas in 2015. Now we have a turbo gas. Now we have a Sankofa Jinyame, almost my gas. So the dynamics are different. We didn't have energy sector levies. Today we have energy sector levies that may be 30 billion. And we are growing as a nation. I mean, why do we want to be stuck in 2015? In 2015, the dam had gone so low that you could supply only 300 megawatts. And then the dam is overflowing and causing flooding.
Correct.
Let's look. Challenges a buy. We did our best. And actually, in the quarter fuel, no. San is over. I'm married in the not married near Juman. Say, Eboa. Kakapa, when you are, can you imagine the low schedule would have had? And all this Kappa is firing at full capacity. KTP, they are complete here. Thank you, so a big problem. President Kofo started with them. Commendable. We looked for about 120 million added to it. We've completed it. We are growing as a nation. What is ahead of us is more important than this politics. So wait time we need to see it don't help us. I mean, the man in the house and can you do what happened in the Mahama? Is that an issue for him? They want to change. We have changed. There's load shedding today. What can we do to address that load shedding immediately? Because 3 weeks of load shedding is no more erratic. 2 weeks consistent, 3 weeks. And the minister is even saying it will take another 2 weeks. 5 weeks of continuous load shedding, I think is avoidable. So what can we do? You better avoid it. And what can we do to resolve the problem going forward immediately? The politics can take care of itself when we get to the peak of the politics.
All right. Ma men now was say said I got a question. Daniel Ajan was just a question now.
Oh ma.
Your friend is saying, "Nam person me who say, you name say first na ye wo no na ye wo maintenance schedule for plants no. Na as I say yetimi hu plants at no time
absolutely. You hit the nail on the head. Oh my.
So be kai tapco for a very long time no musi omu roto.
That is it.
So I'm wondering, why are these plants down? Massive is so be any
In fact, when BRA appeared before us, one of their major complaints was that their plants are getting weaker and weaker because they are not following the routine schedule in terms of maintenance. Great Kosoka said they are not getting money to upgrade their system. It looks like, and this might sound controversial, I didn't want back, I say, politics kakra, and we should allow the technical people to do their work. Let's ask PURC, Energy Commission, and all these IPPs, what are your maintenance schedules? And I think they've gotten to a level where they should even publish it at the beginning of the year. And then quarterly, they should update on the PURC website what they are doing, so that there's transparency. Look, energy sector, and I've been there before mining. You can do some politics. You can spin a bit. But what's spinning, it will catch up with you. And that's the truth. It's very technical. You can't spin forever. It will catch up with you.
All right. I'm just getting the information. Say, Graphic Online confirmed. Professor Nana Jenopoku Ajman retained as Mohammed's running mate. We are aware of that. I watch you. I'm not on Quem. Hey, now, me no name na say na umpe mi.
Oh, are they open vice president?
Na me free half na me wa Ekopoku no. Baby o sum yakodu no.
He's a solid guy. Very intelligent, very articulate, hardworking. The same with Nana. Ntinya wenya bia me de me fufu water ko. Me de me pa ni say me ma me woni ezimeni ani.
I see.
Father, December 7. Ebe you piso.
Hey, ebe den piso.
Piso.
Let's obasha campaign asi.
Na Lorette ti ho.
Lorette won o
Lorette. Politicians nyina eti aduma yi. Brad every day bi ani mi so mo bre agent.
Number 6 eh. Number 6 eh. Number 6 eh. The dance.
Ko bu gre na to.
All right, so thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so here are John Jinapodade ono swabe wa ni kakrade achen. In fact, he's been part of the process. Ana na me pese on say community dinner from the Ghana angle. They be adanana exciting, but yeah, the manual 740 more na unya solution. Laurent uba on kasa kesa. Ma me mo adjona afemi mo akwana na na yake kan sem do na wa. Na what you brain na.
Sisi ade din a opese obo anu wabo. Oh, onso ni nam sa na obo nti. Wabo din opese obo nti. But nkoma oni miamenua bema John Jinapo DCCA. I mean, obia enkaso yedi nkomo na di ntini ye amanyosem omani mpuntu ntini ye amanyosem no ka bibi se o ye hwe from Ghana angle be do politics na yenye politics ni di ebebem basen na be ma Ghana timamfo ho ahiha omo eno na hu ya ntanka mi obi samia o kasa no obo deputy minister designate Collins Adumako on say a member of parliament, I think so on a minority ranking member on the energy committee. Say the facts here right. But I think Sanke Beboa, Sanke a bit simini obi owe energy ministry also didn't come. Because ebi onu ni nyane update as parliamentary committee no. Ebi a BB assessant. Eno no ka say honorable Collins ka say in 2 weeks. The omo yesiesie enkani ansem no ebesi ntanki etie free omo adwuma ne hye omo nsa na nkasa na anka e dia asem ne betu kwem oh because on no ye o former deputy minister obe active obe ye yo ntanki enyo obi a o ye adwuma na ohun nanka ama timamufu ohun atomo because the updates definitely be free parliament na enye de bia na VRA na gridco ana ECG beko committee ho ayeyi sometimes kwa se bibia ma ye omunko okay but no aye adwuma ho da na ye betimi aka so oni nkrofo bi wo ho a oni omokasa but are those can those information be authenticated obetimi de omudi ato enti from omo edwuma na omo yesesi and then we can give some authenticity to 2 weeks now honorable Collins and I think say yes sir okay the new man betu we but na ya de okay de I know the enye ye
but then say oh yeah campaign mama di Ghana komo as a co streets and then
me campaign ma when
so abodi
opposition down or call 8 no me
masa me pacho unku say analysis
oh ba so bianca say
minua nti ye ho kire yen
bianca say ye ho kire
yen ya si ehwe so na de to aba me pacho ye se hwe wasesena mu na to aba pa na de bae
president Kufuor as
nti si ye kobaka ene dokono ye sen
na oya sa de ngudabo ni bi
anade me to dokono And
Obisu because you call back.
Dokuno ye 5 cedis. And then me calculation.
CPP time not dokuno saying.
CPP time. Oh, CPP time those days.
Catch it. Since CPP time not dokuno ye say.
Come and chroma time na me ho.
Oh, but so bet me.
Let me know. Anya me na me hwe me ho. Me ofie ne kokoto dokuno ne bre me no asebedi. But say me nyimi. Oh, me patcho na me calculation kakra bi malara tu.
Yeah.
Oh, your calculation when
now ha no pay me can say in 2017 ukuta 1 million Ghana cedis. O se na me no na wo ho.
No, but nana onsa year analysis na ya 2017 e be 2020 every 2021 be si nana ado na wo ho. Nipa ba ko na o ti ase. Into your analysis ye de na ewo mu ansa na ba say nana analysis de 2017 nko no be ya analysis e na obisa ne say dokuno kwa me nkoma time e say ya wonti
me the opposite.
Pacho 2017 na cedi to dollar 3.6 3.8 so di dwane na okuta 150,000 Ghana cedis na okuta be $38,000 2021 what you say na se ukuta
kozo
2021 okay
Mike
okay 2021 what you say na se ukuta 1 million Ghana cedis na ukuta $154,000 2021 odija
we dwedi
for kwansoba na osika na ukuta wodi dudwa emuodu na ukuta be 154,000 2017 na 268,000 so 2021 na dollar na 6.5 na 154 enne ukuta the same sika ukuta $78,000 look at the difference and na yet see cedi to the cedi to dollar no you ye friend say edi akotene wo ye niema bebiri ayeyem o ti ase edi akotene wo niema pia yeyem inti no se ho to chima na se na ho den kofoma we are in trouble and say see a dollar no cedi to dollar e ko 13 cedi so
12.8
yes e ko 13 cedi baby o e ton 13 o to abeton 13 12.8 interbank ayi be anything forex it is a when you na ye kan mo se me enka and a fish back picture boy bi 15 cedis sardine 12 cedis first na ko be sardine no is skinny but so hwe sardine wunya 3 wom na be kwakwakwoto ye anything a fish for 15 cedis ketu bi na they are sardine sardine so crampo most of them are imported. Oman he say bia what the government him say bibia koye mawa. Who feel say everything is fine. Yes, everything is not fine. Because auto fuel 60 cedis a gallon, which in 2017, 7 years ago was 14 cedis a gallon. Now that 14 cedis is a liter. And the diesel is 16 cedis a liter, which used to be the price. The diesel was even cheaper in those days.
Cities.
Yes, a liter. Diesel. A liter.
Okay.
Men cast a gallon a liter. I was saying he top me could be a Michelle board no
because they awarded 12 cedis.
What 12 cedis were in fact
12
12 cedis. I want him.
Okay, be a girl na me
12 cedis. I want him. Oh, say Lara to cut
16 cedis na way.
Obisa
16 cedis na
obisa keke obisa
and this me babo first a nya advert ma
baby waka no minim says it's hovering around 15 16.
Yes, it's what it is.
And filling station me sure sad dey pa.
Yes, me sure.
Because so boa me ma me hu dey.
Yes, that's the point.
Na se petrol no ubehu ana pa na ma tu pa.
Yes. O ti ase inti no ukọ places bi mean me modern but ebinom wo ho awokwae wo form ebi wo ho awokwae wo so.
Yeah.
O ti ma se inti no all these prices here wo ho la to de o kan wo se 12 cedis.
No me to be full
what baby authority.
Na goal le sa na tie goal ni form Go cry. Yes,
go.
The girl the money ma ofo.
Midway.
And no na ko say.
Ghana the
just go up turn to me photo match it. Oh. Me call go me photo match 12 and Ghana. He fan the 12 wo. Uto fi 12 cedis a letter. Say na ye didi. 12 cedis a letter ni baby a wo. Until I make a choice says MPP for they are not in touch with reality.
Sure.
We will be doing come.
Me see me. My dear, okwa twa odu a me.
Unhwe de okakawasem. Aba.
Hwe wonim. Me tofi wol na me bisa attendant ni say me ba cho later yesen. Ana me twa de no so a. Yemfa ne say.
Na so hwa obehu.
Na me divide by 4.5. Na ma share gallons amenya. Na me sika me de toy na ma say divide. It tells me how much a gallon is. Say any board no so it tells me immediately. So it tells me it mean ya board no mpo.
The times are tough.
But my obi because the times are not tough. No name what time of day it is. Yesterday it was so frustrating for me say me to heat him. And look at this heat wave air by.
I know she.
Your electricity bill is high. You also heat mu say low shed the darkness you don't know and no me lack can say for some reason me ho na me feel say there are times me ho me say me charge me a rechargeable lampy because I don't know and anytime I'm a genius I need do light nesi into no me charge and I me feel call me auntie na ho me ho na mo friend me say edum kanea. So let's assume some man charge a rechargeable lamp na. Nanka anadwo ni nyina. Me da sumu. Meanwhile, President Swaka was soon as said they have kept the lights on. And it was elating to hear someone keeping the lights on. Meanwhile, in reality, the lights are not on. And I say, pa no, me call me nuanom hono. What they were saying about the health situation in this country, the health infrastructure and the health situation. Me pese me kan wa ha. And it's exactly what I know. Because last year, maybe baby didi me nche mo munya health challenges bi. I'm telling you, it's not easy. And my cousin was so unhappy. Say things that ankebe to me are okay no. Aya anko yama BBSC. And it is not easy. Obi obeka sometimes na man say wo kan wo se mo boy echi wo kan wo se na ya de ohun ade me hu ade papa ameka wo me hu ade papa so a me nka me hu ade papa ameka me hu ade papa ameka because times are tough. Obi biara obeka cho and then milo 10 41 cedis. So imagine that you have 4 kids or here nutrition. These are near my say nkwale di 41 cedis sign na ubetimi ato.
Okay, no.
It used to be 15.
That's it. A liter of fuel. You can call some of the filling stations, you know. Petrol 12.6 12.69, diesel 13.75, Puma 12.50, diesel 13.37, Allied petrol 12.20, diesel 13.20. Is it SO or SO Energy? Which one is it? SO Energy. Petrol 12.30, diesel 13.25. And others, but just to let us know. So that's it. Me name the Lara to Sukra.
Me dear me cry. Some me mature baby me to me fuel. Me to me fuel free goil. Na goil as at 19th. Me ne na ya na tia last week ka se fuel akoso kakra. Omo prices omo release Monday 19th. Omo website so goil.com.gh. New fuel prices effective Monday 19 February 2024 at 8 a.m. prompt. Super XP Ron 95 12 cedis 99 pesos. Diesel XP no more no onsa osha they are ebi free V power ne premium oil no and no more turn as normal into call mo pump na omo kra na turn say
Jumper 12.99 13 cedis.
No, but so 16.
Me see 13 for a super. 16 for.
And 16. 13.99. 16. Diesel XP no. 13.99.
Nana. The wakano. Eye bua o wato. Enye menche. Manenche odi diemu simple.
Me pacho baby me come on.
Manenche odi.
Baby awa buboi.
Yedi.
Diesel 13. Nana ya, usi diesel 16. Na mi bisa say na auto.
Me go fasa.
Go baby, me to me for.
Na ha na ba kire bibie mu.
13.90. Na ya mama nka ma. Obia mi ndi so obi o wa be me free o mampanyi. Ebesi ya ye kasama abane MPP kuno MPP kuno obian ka se omani mu nyedi nyoma mu ayedi ni nyina yenim de de ebedua but omani mu yedi a nipa odi wenim no de we obekra no ho ni de we obehye wunkran ni de obeye na be kire se ebetimi ayeyie anase enyeye. Because only o mami and our papa na wocheba omo no mbehye wunkran because omo no mudi wini opianji na baby nka se enuoma munyedi yeti a ye ka dollar ni cedi asemi edi entra because ye more import dependent than say ye local production enu na de 1D1F buyer ye ka ho asema omo ye nuanu mo ye ni omo ye amayon semsi enka enti enka kra se 170,000 jobs Nana Danko Akufo-Addo kan your command state of the nation yi se enka say free 1992 yenja before a democratic era kra ni free 1992 enti afi regime bia create even 100,000 sanki akwe nim kaka se ya kasa yete ha no ni etimi ye nneoma nkete kakra local industries kakra ebeti sika na ye de ko amano no koye ekoto nneoma no na amaye nyina ye because nipa na okọ akwaje emu afiri no nipa na okoto nneoma no ono so ne wo kire no covid ba ye se nkrofo nkrofo yare nkrofo wuye okwa amano ne nkrofo wuye nkrofo ya se adwuma no na nko oyusu maybe adwuma fo be 5 ope the same capacity so increase ni cost be kosoro ni cost kosoro so anwan no de sa cost ne beto no so o de beto nipa na auto no so nti o be sesa o sika akwa ebe kwa enim but enche se yentu ye enim free enuoma ni nyina so edu baby sani inflation rate na edu be 50 something ye fuel koya kodu diesel koya kodu 23 cedis dollar ya nkasi yeke koya kodu 17 cedis pasisia
baby do church nti asema wokano
na makacho se me kase ye tie why o kase
ya monwene ye ho aye didi masan akwa sisi
mani wiene nsem na
wokano ezi okano se ento asumu
hwe nana ya de o me akacho se ono de MPP be o so ono wada onso discuss wada so nya ni ne
ye pacho DDP uniform na my haircut
nya ni no eye
wada na si esi haircut
esi de haircut woni mkofo be lusu sika o ma fa ho awu me sometimes ya na me ho adi konti a MPP for they won't even apologize and they try to justify the pain of Ghanaians.
How we justifying the pain of Ghanaians? Na ye aliens say so ye Ghanaians ana ye nti kroma edwuma akoye eho ne nyina ye ko don't make it seem as if ye ti baby o ma he kasa ene ye kese yi government appointees Yet you makutia 30% free so. And you almost so barbecue, and then I'm in the MPB kasa. MP minim no or you'll be I say una or take very good care of no. Sisi and ordin in Sakura Chermi, Sikaka crow de Bay Qua, eso de Blanc, Opia would train. What ya say? Opia would train. Opiankas in I would train. What's here, Opa? Unim appointees be brony or Mocasabi somo. Yet so way or salary so 30%. 30% for over a year. But ye pay bibia or money yeshe. Ye pay bibia or money yeshe. Oh, and see, as somebody the year can. Yama propaganda name Emrafo. It's a different case where you don't hang a war 54% in this annual man. Because at the end of the day, Obia Barber Shagan and Shishaya. It's those indices they will use. You be using anaya analysis or your
official indices.
You get it? Official indices, exactly. Because those ones can be authenticated. That doesn't mean say I won't chamber, but and we all know. Also, yet come now I say, oh, Ghana had a young castle, I want channel, and Yari buy and then you may CCC in Krobison de buy and by a peer free Ghana and you could international platforms. Yajitu must say, and no, ye problem. And no, yana, Yatrum no dorsum. Oh, I said, no, I said the way I yaka energy, I say me. What for minority will be said, but why in a bit me try what the real situation is really as it's also on the job. It is a meba na mebe kasa na say the me kenyina wo bubu nuegu aso mu pese obeti because wo baby osi na osi just why on nyame ni easy enti wanya akasa MPP co opposition enti anwa na wugina
my dear
Ghana phone so mu ye discerning
okay
we ye kenyina omu hu ekwan aye obi
nya mo nam ka say
school aye si
enya mo na ka say ekwan
obi kromo free SHS ankofo nkolenya university students are all year guarantor university students
na say na joma ma ka
na ya university students anka onim obi o won ebusuamu anka obenya student loan sisi on year guarantor odi ne Ghana card ko eye sanyo man kitinkite hwe eba eyi adan a infrastructure government bia CB but policies are the betu akwemu ama timamu fo ho ahihia ho eni ye hwe edibua
na na kwene dem say why calm 24 hours now when you break very calm because it wouldn't be too na say no I'm say na ti ampa na kwene ti ai what the phone boko what was bibia na me
3.1 minus 13
mani wie na de oye
3.1
manana ewie na say
a difference 9.89
Oma
oba me percentages
aba
da bi enko yo la tumba so obeka se enko
obi ankasa
na kwa ene onye bibia
mankasa edwuma ekoso no so acknowledge it
na kwa wadaro
me dey come de me se ekoso na come de me
oma hene na neki avle mi ana meti enyo bia
ena wa bre
ela de
omu police na mu agi oma hene ade akufu ado aye na amama mem amama boto
o kan yesi menka
wa mama ye shocked
o ka se fidiri ben kakra ha
oma hene wenya shock da
shock de wa we be wo so pa o
wo so ti say earthquake no Endra Kufuado speech no be mayen awuso Ghana amam boyen pusa yen nyina ya boto ya yedi ese se na kweku ananse o pepper we kweku ananse bebe pepper we nsem de de obeka kire Ghana fo ma ya ji ni tu mo mahene ende papa insa kanechi ababe tutu bia mane yen ababe maya raho ababe kire yen se one force yen se yen to abama no
President Kufuado
nanga
na utie so na no
nanga mendie
So now no the upper Chinese and media man so mama say monto abama me ma to abama me ama kro na ye basa na me tire mu a mo se monti ase
na wa baka makama vile bia nana na sema president kanyina no baby wada ko fedie
o man ni president say ono and oye executive or say ono and no decide bibia nti etu ni for wontie
o se die twa no akoba bia papa oboni o monfa ni nyina mra ono no shim
ya ba she boni pa
na me pa kire say o man ni 2016 so oba no o say o man ni tie 2016 oba no wan kase papa oboni o yen fanso ano o see o the economic messiah bi ba aba beboa yen eno akofa aba Mr. Bawumia ebaye afe o the Dr. Mr. Bawumia baya
Dr. Bawumia
o be ka kire yen afe the ekoba yes the amba nyina yen fan be boss bo o man ni papa ya mama wura ho o man ni woni za akufo ado sese president bia ntumi ensi ne bon kase onim problems ni nyina e wo Ghana ha sei akufo ado kai o sei president bia ni wo betumi esi ne bo akase o solution to all the problems sana papa kai e wo so nanum now so 2016 oka change so our solutions to all the problem Laura to not here on any medasifo the president who ni kromo and our presidency or don't know what solution to all our problems
me won't me from indeed sadancy
o mahini o be ka change so solution to all our problems na fe wo baya o mahini ekronimo aye den media diesel amoka ho asa the kronti am mbie manu anke bi ni se me ma park me car because me to me nto na me ho ne bo ni wosoro me cry dey me to me nto mine me to me nto
so to chocolate or shell
me to me feel alright too me to me nto feel well no enti me cracker say me nemo eni.
Now how do you go about your 24 hours? Now you not go model.
Allow to ye di na me nkasa.
Obo ti wa for car.
Say me for tro na ba ya unim. Unim. Mama me krona ye din. Enenye me nkwa ma hini. Endra madam for be frame me won. Madam for no kan no. No ye juma wo one of the banks na ye collapse. No ye penny pa wo ho. O ye penny o managers kese. O ma hini endra madam for ni frame me won. O se nana mane me 50 Ghana city. Oh o ma hini me re ho ye. Me bu me ni ana me su. Oh 50 Ghana city managers so. Awo no aye ne jumo kra ni ka kra ni ma enda kufo ado etimodin fonti enkrofo bi sa 50 Ghana city
nanakuya
o kasa say ya me encourage
Lara to yedin sadie na ye ya ma yenka
ba sama ya o fa
na timo odin
na se eya atiem didie obi ka so obi timo odin mi didi na atem
o si otimodin fo
mi se otimodin wa ya atem didie Ghana fo se mi ka so obi timo odin a mo be jimi adanse mi sremo me didi mama mpeni atem mi didi na atem
wante ana otwe ma adwensi ana be sisi dia se otimodin na o kan
otimodin je say mama mi be sukra je say mama anti Mildred je say mi bo madam for ni e bi sa mi 50 Ghana o ma ni mi ra ho je me a branch chairperson until I deal with the grassroots
de biada no
de biada nkrofo no and I mean so market women so mo ye madam fofo enti mi come market awo mu sutre me obi etete eriasi aye den and then nkrofo to me into aduane 3 square meals endi o ma hene ya reho
na mo hihye bia mba mbese sasa na ma we nyina free
en hihye ni dienti na Mahama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bema wa ye bida o si o ba be ye ni bioma ye nyina ye di ho adanse o si o di 24-hour economy eba oba ye ni 24-hour economy ye deliberate policy NDC for ye day ba ababe bua Ghana for ye be ye 3 shift system amobie nye jume aye o ma ye ni na broche na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akosua ade omo ye 24-hour economy into 24-hour economy no omo ye ye better call agro processing pharmaceuticals for manufacturing for nyina 24-hour no omo be boa ma ye construction extractive industry for any mining any quarry for ni nyina wɔn bɛyɛ bi sanitation and waste management leisure and hospitality Omahene
24-hour economy no
mena me catch financial services retail centers selected public institution for nyina to say your ports and harbors your customs and passport offices DVLE na omahene ade ye fe wo 24-hour economy na ye kan e very simple 24-hour economy ye patch will say ejuma eni ho MPP for Bomuka some be creative jobs. Some be creative jobs. Still, the unemployment rate very, very high. Lara to Kasanoka import substitution is a brilliant idea. A 24-hour economy ni won say ye babe ye import substitution. And no ye babe manufacture ni amani bi. Ama substitution no ya substitute dia ye import. Say say emo so na ni mono president ka say ye grow rice e wo hase ma rice ebuso so Ghana rice na e wo he o man ni what Ghana rice da uni baby abenya bi because to Ghana rice ma me say abekwa so benya bi wo
no say shops bi o hacho ana agbo ba kwa
edidem 1 o man ni edidem but yet Ghana ye Ghana rice de any say edidem esenka mi pie guketi mu a
baby a ye to mo bia no
because your friend Ghana rice and we are in Ghana o man what me say but we don't get the rice to buy emo ye crafty amanono ba krom ha o man e dolson bibia se sia matches na ye exporte tiro ye exporte akaka kra ensuo kra ye exporte enti na 24-hour economy no ye ba be ye import substitution I stress manufacturing companies na wo Ghana no ye ba be hye wo mu kena aba be boa wo mu aba be ma wo mu incentives aba be ma wo mu time of use tariffs aba be ma wo mu proper security sana manufacturing companies no anajo alora to ada no ye de wo mu de on be ye ejuma sana empunto aba ekrom ha enti 24-hour economy ne de Omahene baby a MPP for say Omahene kodu no de aje say ye bombodian I allow his excellency John Dramani Mahama no ba be ye ni 24-hour economy no e wo Ghana ha say sana me na ekua me kwa ejuma no pa na me pon 2 o'clock Laura to be ko 2 o'clock na wa pon 10 p.m. na adwa dantoa akoye 10 p.m. no apun ochina no pa and see all along be nka your mind so all along no the production is going on am I in
every move but we will be there's a much Ghana we are no
oh me say am I in tie
na le to want to dey cause I dey want for feeding now Shana or a very good explanation of 24-hour economy
am I in
6 to 12 no say them or church me say omo the policy na
it's a good explanation
good explanation
I dey so far dey what ni na when dey good
Ghana because me tie kwampo me say obo me di o mo di ni yeso so o ma madwuma
am I in ma me nche obibi say we call London na won McVitie's biscuits na ye wo Ghana no McVitie's biscuits a biscuit company one run 24-hour the same thing a year ba ye be share your manufacturers mu kwena
and that's printers would require say biscuit companies I don't know what only 24 mun share mu yi there a lot enti am be say omo church mu yi because I see you say I feel remember
na me bisa o say the what explanations what nyina we na ye good o mu ana
and out here Laura to yedin o man he say mama very good explanation
very good explanation of it
and na me chemu fe da akere wo say o man he say sia send yankofo ye ejuma na jo no won mo ye ejuma na jo de but they are not being supported
so we are deliberate
policy intervention o man ni ti brofo na say
Lara say deliberate abana kwanya obesheda
thank you very much ya sheda ba be shemu kena ena mama ni ti ya wo brofo bi ye friend no incentives o man ni say make us o man ni kodi dwabrem
na say the mo ye pharmaceuticals no e bi na mo be say
o man ni ti se sia wo yare anajo na ko hospital na ye ma prescription 2 o'clock
pharmacy shops no
we be do pharmacy shop 2 o'clock no we won say na ya lock na ye tokro kitue bi na wakojinem kokokokoko wo ba no craft pharmaceutical person no osro babohu what you say but 24 hours na na mami
so ma clarity
man karasim
Sani
akana say mo ma clarity
na mami say what is so my ni say na mama the best explanation for 24 hours.
I'm telling you.
Asama ba.
O ma ni tie ubeko no na pharmacist no osro what you say 24-hour economy no ye be beefy up security ewo chrome security be wo chrome lighting system be bia beti high and because it's a deliberate policy intervention pharmaceutical pharmacy no onim say me bia yi de obia amba mbe ha me and enyo no nko aso na we bio de owo ne nchinchen omo won nchenchen ni nyina ayeden ebie so it is life and colored what you say enti say people for ni be ka say see ankrofo ye 24-hour economy that one more the people that are doing 24-hour economy they don't have any incentives backing them. They don't have any policy supporting them. They don't have time of use tariffs. One more need security. One more need any ama bebre yesi ye de bano. Into mind and they am in the same mama will cry.
Yeah. Because obia can be a own and this one they watching.
Oh my God.
Watch you say buapayomuno abano buapayo.
Watch your shift system.
Yes.
I know make I want to know a shift system. Say 6 to 2.
Into any shift system or chroma.
Am I in 6?
Any shift system or chroma.
2 to 10 to the following morning.
Am I in somebody else here? Where you?
Oh my.
And then they me convinced.
At least there's that hope. Please say a buying a besheda. I'm a new match no monasu throughout.
Thank you.
A buying a besheda.
Good.
I'm a new match no monasu throughout.
Yes, I'm a manufacturing companies. No, you're producing your man, you're exporting bebre. About yes, import substitution. Or my won't say a good power. Mine don't say a tossum.
Okay. Right now,
yeah, can't Oman Yema oh nana ya.
I just saw a queen is not
Nana on a host. Una a host.
Waka a deliberate policy a buying person obey.
Maybe be a host amount.
No, wait, you say, let's say you know,
Ghana for
only be and then the working. I think the NDC should pick it that this is a deliberate policy
intervention.
Or the omode ba, onebe boa ama nyuma.
I don't think say it can be legislated, but that's up to them. But on say
they come for some made was
and that's up to them.
Say policy intervention I say
answer more amunti mean for social party amunti mean for social democratic party amunti na social democratic party amunti introducing one social intervention kwayana moya me wanwa na oman hwe ye kan omani mpuntu ya ma agronin kofo the outsna or car be so you can institute or implement a policy in a vacuum. So I can say ejuma. Yeah. Almost ka 1D1 FA or moke. So at least CCCC medium to large scale factories. That's manufacturing. You get it? That's manufacturing. At the end of the year, ship system we all is demand and supply. Oh, you do baby okroma. So mo kakra mo de wa che kra ka ho. Edu baby okroma. Unante sisi, unante anajoa. Eduani bi wo ha wunya. And now said that demand has been created in Inti. Sisi baby wo ha ko benya wa che anajo.
Prison.
Last time I me buy na me catch Ekuya. Say me baby ameto mi koko, mi hausa koko. Mami ni ya na no pa ye na anajo. Because there's demand for it. Oh, but who now unye unsi factory bia unso edwuma bia no unfa intervention bia mbae wo be shift system dia na de ba be shift system your factories kwatema industrial area ne industrial areas aye okromu a na me edwuma me ye by the day regulation of courier pharmacies here okay and you don't even need to walk to pharmacies to get medication. And I think say politics now they are not in touch with the reality in the country at the moment. And pharmacies are open online here. Their pharmacies are waiting me to a
function.
Yes, 24 hours here omuke. Ubeti me to a draw near be deliver ma. Ubisa hospitals. Sometimes omu surgery. They have to demand certain medications and all that. There are pharmacies that will deliver those things.
What's the incentives? I said we are coming to give incentives.
It's a deliberate policy.
It's a deliberate policy. And your mind in what
rice. Okay, at a point, there were more than over 20 one of your sister stations there over 30 brands of
we still have over 50
made in Ghana rice. They are all over. Using to rice. Obi crowd the tram. You get it. They are there. PFG. Oko Ministry of Agric here. 2021. Information about Ministry of Agric. 2021. It was estimated say be imported over 805 metric tons of emu. It ended up being 360. And we reduced rice importation by some 40-45%. The information is at Agric Ministry. But also, say Bibiani election more.
So when they come out, deliberately, consumption of the local rice shoot too high.
After honeymoon, say buy your own behavior. So when they come, coming from where? They are coming from where?
This will be deliberate. Say there patronage of local rice.
The only bidder. Yes, one bidder. The only so. Yes, in some year or Kenyina. These are fundamentals that are being built upon. What do you do? How do you enhance your economy? Sisia bibia COVID by and chere bibia kra e chere say e bedu baby so when you're self-sufficient as a country how do you become self-sufficient? It's industrialization. And who best can partner government in industrialization? It's private sector. Share private sector. Say by 1D1F. It was greenfields and brownfield industries. Share existing industries. Can no more say, oh, yakofa old industries. No, the ote ono one shenikina amane jume and tumpo. They already become because they learn. Oh, sorry, precopenye. And so when the demand is there, those things. Radio starting chroma. I'm sure say bedu beye and the radio is going the whole day. And let's say sorry, and watch na me so asempa FM. Meti manti bibia kwa meti.
So you don't believe in the 24-hour economy?
Oh, but say agrobi no odi. Enye no mama sama me pacho.
Obi policy ntimi koya go. It's a top true policy ebeye nahi ni obi antimi nchire mu obi se wache obi se one okay you know to papa so obi se wache obi se koko obi se every region will have an airport omo de nenam onti ase the free SHS by obi ati ase
and the way Laura to tsunami nchimi
enti some omo ye so mo na aka chere say ukọ election ade obeka amanfo ebetie wo den truck akra fame now the way fame omo suban no we are talking about policies and because of digitalization, all these things have already started.
Okay, just
it's no novelty.
Just a minute.
Mami bisa question. Se me ka so mahene koto ade wo kaneshi mame.
and they are so kind.
Now me can it now me can it
that's digitalization. E-commerce is there.
Today I'm in my best mood. And then my okay.
That's super. And then me are my Jew the
Mami to us.
Say asama kana say obi tie kakra.
Say me ka say o ma hene koto ade e wo kana hyibre. Na me disikama o na me suma o na okwa. Eno ye one statement.
Yeah.
Make say o ma hene koto ade e wo kana hyibre. Oba me chew 10,000 Ghana cedi. Na woni say na na ekia do betumi achewa. Omahini.
Mirika
yeah, no, they are why now ubetu mirika. Good. That is the meaning of incentives and policy intervention. That is the meaning of incentives and policy intervention for the 24-hour economy. And to say, watching a Laura Tuka say a ton. Mamina all ton watching no. Oni security. Obia ambone hombine. Mamina all ton watching no so kania. Oni time of use tariffs. Mamina all ton watching no. Bibia all ye bia. Bibia ambo en tanichi. And to the level of production, no, a slow.
Okay, so
and in conclusion, no, mamin conclude. In conclusion, no, 24-hour economy na ye de banu. And then the me deseme to me at shrimp. Ama mahini wakuma to with them.
Yes.
Ama bon sem ama me.
Yes.
And to MPP for no. One more rubbish 24-hour economy, and then the woman
no, it shouldn't be rubbish. Though.
And then it
shouldn't be rubbish. No, I'm saying that it shouldn't be rubbish.
That's what I'm saying.
No, let's get this down well.
Good.
It shouldn't be rubbish because Obi adwini bibi won say osusu say o man betimi aboy ho bra 247.
Good.
E dey fa so dey be bre.
Yes.
The air free say nipa kono ne kwa obefa so a sa bra ro betimi abode a kire. But it cannot.
Yes, one airport in every region.
Omahini wonim say.
When the cast one airport in every region.
Omahini.
Omunchechim no.
Omahini tie. Wonim say wo yare ahomachi. Na wo ni car. Na se wo ni ska wo di be fa Uber. Wonim say opia e kroma yedi. Ube stroke crapo so obepie. 24-hour economy no. Say yeba na transport for e de wo mo hu shame na say transport for ye ejuma na jo security ye ejuma bibia be fa level. And let me talk about the demand they don't understand. Omahini, what is demand?
Madam,
definition of demand say bibia enkrofo epe enkrofo epe. If you don't create supply, how will people demand it?
Okay,
that is why there is demand and supply.
Okay, so
say import substitution. No, when the manufacturing companies are working, when everybody is working, the demand itself will speed up. It will be tripled. The demand will be tripled.
Say 24 economy watch aba NDC. Please. Stop that.
Omahini.
I don't know why people use the watch as a even with the watching on you even with the watching even with the watching on you know. Nana man can credit watching and so to please and I do 12 no 12 to 4 a.m. and so
it's existing, right?
And so to what it means is that what it means is that Sababa na buapayum also the size expansion bre watch.
Can you imagine how it would be like? And then the only way was you and they give them
and you can also incentives. See in the zone police will be security cameras will be I don't know the security. And what are they talking about the security? Security cameras are all over the place.
Okay.
Security police visibility.
Franco, the electrical appliances for just washing machines, CCTV cameras, any dog clear. I be you know that several mobile phones, these are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the home, anyone says you na Franco. In our binya the papa, ne water foam say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, SSO tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and chain in a mahordin cry. She Franco, Quabata be a benwo, name of head office, a water Kraka. One in Roxy Cinema Nedian Friend 0246 422 338 and a 055 5939 311. Franco Electrical Appliances Papa.
Across Africa, a new era has begun. Shifting our focus to a new horizon, connecting us with one purpose: to create and share opportunities to grow. Brighter tomorrow, built by our dreams and our energy. Across our continent, across the world, we are creating a better way to a better future. A Pan-African future. Together. EcoBank. A better way, a better.
Hey, Pedro, Nancy, who ya Pedrianu? Ama, Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules no me no yeno. Menu mo to soma. Ena Nancy, who say, Obesore na me na ho. Yana me kwa jogging. Ahoɔden na bedwa. Mitimi nante afuru sane a. Menti brebium san say, emoja ni timi free adwuma. Ana immune system no so ye na adwuma. Kingdom Herbal Center for Dre. Ena wudi ho adanse no. Men na mesi wo sese de ofura mefro wusane nso a mesane. Anya kwadwo, mesme di asem asio. Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules na daroma. Ene amama yo Betsima. Oyiwa Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules dra Food and Drugs Authority for Ajatum say boost to immune system. Why kesi boost for obesity wedropa. Eni ana rheumatism arthritis. Kingdom Garlic Bitters and Capsules. Mo pedu to Enko Kimberlin Avenue. Okaishi Drug Lane. Ewo Enkrine. Drugstore BMU with Sabetimia Kebi.